This story had a working title of The Sledgehammer, and it is still hitting the mark with its moral message for millions of readers today. The great novelist Charles Dickens began life as a happy child, immersed in the pleasures of reading and daydreaming. All of that changed when he turned 12 and was sent to work 10-hour days in a boot-blacking factory to pay off his family's debt. From that time on, Dickens not only grew resentful of his situation, but was resolved to expose the hardships of the poor working class in 19th century England. Dickens did escape the factory and went on to briefly study law before deciding on a career as a journalist. He completed his first novel, The Pickwick Papers, in his early 20s. From there, his destiny was to become an author. Many people do not realize that A Christmas Carol is the first of 4 stories Dickens wrote about the season. He wrote it in about 6 weeks, and it was the only one of the 4 to achieve a wide fame. After its publication on December 17, 1843, the story sold thousands of copies within just a short time. Today, it is the most well-read and performed piece of Christmas literature. Legendary actors have brought its message to the stage and to screen, and so have pop culture icons like Kermit the Frog, Mickey Mouse, and Bugs Bunny. People are still enchanted by the story of the miserly Ebenezer Scrooge who was visited on Christmas Eve by the ghost of his deceased business partner, Jacob Marley. Marley carried a heavy chain with him as punishment for his earthly selfishness and tells Scrooge that he must change his ways or he will share the same eternal fate. Marley has his work cut out for him, though, as Scrooge hates the celebration of Christmas. "If I could work my will," said Scrooge indignantly, "every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart." Well, Marley enlists the spirits of Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come to show Scrooge how his stinginess has hurt himself and others. In the end, the spirits persuade Ebenezer Scrooge to change his heart. He shows kindness and generosity to one of his poorly treated employees, Bob Cratchit, and his poor lame son, Tiny Tim. When he realizes the error of his ways, Scrooge says, "I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all 3 shall strive with me, and I will not shut out the lessons that they teach." Well, Scrooge's words are wise advice for us today, as we keep the spirit of the season burning in our hearts all year long.